So welcome to the final tutorial in our series on containerization. Now we are going to talk about multi-container applications which you can create with Docker Compose. Docker allows you to create multi-container applications that share data with each other. They can be run independently or sequentially. Okay, so we are using, as we can see here, we have two different apps as previously with the corresponding Docker files. And these are previously very simple ones. And they have their own folders. As you can see at the moment, they are empty, data 1 and data 2. Yeah. And there is on top level a Docker Composer YML configuration file which creates a shared data volume. So this is the volume, this is the name of the volume, shared underscore data. Yes, and in this folder, we map this shared underscore data volume to, in case of the app1 slash app, this is the working directory. As you can see, we have the working directory here. Yes. Subfolder data1, I just did it intentionally just to show you that we may have different names of directories with data on different containers. Yes, so it's implemented here. And accordingly, we attach this shared data volume to app and data underscore 2 and the second volume. And here, as you can see, this configuration file, we have services, and this file defines the way, the order they are going to be called. So we are going to firstly build and run the container app1 and secondly app2. But by the way, you will see that in a second or in a minute that they can be also run independently. Okay, so now let's have a run the script to see what happens. We're going to use for that Docker Compose app command, and look what happens. We have our app2 as the first one, which has started, and then we have app1 as the continuation. So there is no correspondence here. So let's try it once again. Once again, app2 is first, app1 is second one. Now it's opposite. App1 is the first one and app2 is the second. So it's not what we expected. And this is because in our Docker Compose file, I have commented out this line depends on. Okay, so now if I turn it on, it will be the signal to the Docker Compose module to run them sequentially, to make them dependent one on the other. So app2 will run after app1 and will take the appropriate data generated by app1. So let's give it a try now. Let's have a look at the results. As you can see, app1 has started. It has created a fixed data frame. Next, it has chosen some random number, multiplied this data frame by 2. So we had this 20, 30, 460 here. And the app2 started with the output of app1 as input, generated some random number and added this, because I made also such a distinction that app1 multiplies by some random number, app2 adds some number. So once again, let's give it a try. Once again, a new try, and output of app1 is redirected to as input to app 2. So we have it running. And the nice thing is that we can also make those applications run independently. So if I run now docker compose run and app1, let's have a look what's gonna happen. Yep, it's there. And now if I run app2, it's there. Yeah, it's being created, but it runs independently. As you can see, the output of app1 is not included in app as the input of app2. Once again, let's give it a try. It's a new completely data frame created from scratch as previously, so it looks like app2 does not look even at the outputs of the app1. Once again, yep, as you can see, and now app2. So they are independent. So that completes our tutorial on Docker. We went through the most important aspects of Docker from the perspective of machine learning projects. Now you know how to create your single app, how to make this app exchange data with the local host and with other containers, and how to create an application which is composed of different containers, and how to call those applications from such a multi-container app either sequentially, making one dependent on the other, or independently. So I guess it's enough for you to make your first machine learning experiments, to build your first machine learning pipelines, composing different components into the pipeline with exchanging different artifacts. So opportunities are almost endless, and I wish you good luck in your machine learning journey. Have fun.